I'm very emotional right now.
You are?
I am.
I love it.
I really, really am. I'm very emotional.
Oh my God, Simon.
And I
said
feel
this is
terrible after seeing
big. You feel terrible?
I feel so bad. By the way, happy birthday.
You brought me flowers.
First of all, I brought you flowers. What do I give the lady who has everything?
Oh.
This.
I love. Thank you.
It's for
I
you.
want to sit it.
It's
sit
for
it
you.
right here for me.
We'll keep it here. My God, you know, I have to tell you, Jennifer.
Come a little closer,
Sorry,
Simon.
I felt very emotional
Come on,
when I
even
saw.
closer, Simon.
I felt.
Come on, can I
thought
hold
you were
my
going to slap
flowers?
me after those
I would
tapes.
never smack you. I'm so grateful to have you here.
Do you know what? When I got the call, first of all, when I heard that you've got your own talk show, I thought, this is unbelievable, fantastic. And then, no, seriously, this is big. First thing I said to Jennifer when I came on, this is big. And then when I was said, would you be the first guest? I'm like, seriously? After what happened? But I've always wanted this opportunity to talk to you about, you know, when we met and just how proud I am of everything you've achieved. And
Thank you.
Now you're here with your own show. This is amazing, Jennifer.
Wow.
This is like a Hollywood movie.
Wow, you know what? As I told them, you guys are all a part of my dream. And yes, you were my wish. I was like, I want Simon Cowell. To me, y'all, it feels like going back to grade school or high school, and you check in with that teacher like, am I doing okay now?
You're doing brilliant.
Am I doing all right?
Yeah, well, look, are you doing okay? Well, you've won an Oscar, you've won every award in the world, you're one of the most famous people in the world. Yeah, you're doing all right.
Do you understand what this means?
You're doing all right.
Imagine going on American Idol, Simon Cowell, like auditioning. So in my mind for that audition, my goal was like, I just want Simon to say that I was a great singer. I wanted, you know, I just wanted to hear from you.
Yeah.
So to be able to see you, Lord knows how many years it's been?
Well, I think it must be about 17, 18 years.
Because I was 22, I'm 41 now.
Yeah, but that's
on this day. You know it's my birthday.
I do, of course. But Jennifer, I was your age pretty much when I was on the show, when you were on the show. So we're talking about full circle here. But, you know, all those memories I have right from the beginning is that why was the show so big in those days? It was because of people like you. It was the combination, seriously, it was the combination of talent, determination, and real personality. And even though we had that kind of like banter, you and I, it was always that. I always knew how determined you were, and you were funny, and you took it with grace, because you kind of got it. I always thought that about you.
Yes.
You got it. But that night, I will never forget.
That night?
That night.
That night?
Let's talk about the night.
Let's talk about the night.
Yeah.
So, elimination night.
Yeah.
When I was eliminated. What was your perspective and your
I was
thoughts?
thinking, who chose stupid Barry Manilow week? Wasn't me.
Simon being Simon.
Right? You know, because we used to have these themes,
Yes.
you know, and you would have like movie nights, whatever. I think the theme that night was Barry Manilow week. It wasn't my idea.
It was Weekend in New England.
Yeah, that's right. And I remember thinking, this is not a great song. It wasn't your fault. And then, of course, what happened. And then I was thinking to myself a few days ago, if you were going to go back in time, would you have changed the song, or would you have kept things as they were?
That is a good question. He done flipped the script on me. Hold the line.
I've always wanted to ask you this question.
No, but it's other songs before that I would have changed. Because that song, you know, it led me to getting Dream Girls, honey.
Exactly.
Because it was structured. Barry Manilow structured that song as if it was And I'm Telling You.
Yeah.
And a lot of people thought that's what I was singing.
Exactly.
And but I felt as though, I think this is a good question, because what I felt as though, like, when you're on a show like that, you want to have the song that you feel represents you best.
Yeah.
And it was a few songs in the beginning that I'm like, I don't feel like that represents my artistry. Circle of Life, I felt like it represented my artistry.
Yeah,
so by the time I was eliminated, I felt like I got an opportunity to display who I was as an artist. So I was okay with being eliminated. And then once I was like, you know what? You're walking away with your talent.
Yeah.
You're walking away with your gift. This competition may be over, but your passion isn't.
Yeah.
Your love and your drive isn't.
Yeah.
And too often, thank you. too often people give up and think that's the end of the road. And I said, no, I'll be back. And I don't know when, I don't know how, but I will sing my way to it. You know what I mean? And I kept that goal in mind, and I didn't give up.